Good evening, guys. Once again, welcome to South Africa Lately, a channel that discusses South African trending news. We do, however, grab here and there from international news when it is trending enough to be brought here. Somebody said this my channel is a gossip podcast. I am not. This channel is not a podcast yet. Anyway, here we go again with a disclaimer. Kindly note that I'm not a politician. I do not have deep knowledge in politics. However, I am a South African citizen who is also a voter, and I do believe that my views count when it comes to political affairs of this gorgeous country of ours. Those views count, at least to me. So, okay, let us look into what Mampaila let us know today that the Sacp will be contesting for the elections in the elections 2026 all by itself away from the ANC. So, and also Fikile Mbalula reacted to that. But first, let us hear what Mampaila said so that we understand the reaction of Fikile Mbalula to this whole thing. But also, I think the Sacp has come to realize that no matter how small the number of the votes that you get, they are very important, and it puts you right at that negotiations table. We have seen people with smaller votes and smaller parties being a very important part in this JNU that now we have in the formation of the JNU. Maybe the SACP looked at things and be like, you know what? Instead of us being busy supporting the ANC, let us give ourselves some power. For future purposes, let us contest this all by ourselves. So let us hear what Mampaila said, and later on we'll hear the reaction of Fikile Mbalula to that. So these are my observations as a voter. Do understand, I say it again, if you are looking for an expert view, I wouldn't say even analysis, because this is not what I'm doing, please kindly keep scrolling. You're not supposed to be here. Here we gossip and share views. Yeah. All right.
Are heated, time runs out.
That's fine.
But just lastly, you're not leaving the ANC yet.
No, Heidi, we have not taken a decision to leave the ANC.
To me, it sounds like you're going to leave. The fact that you are contesting
to contest elections independent
and that
of the
in practical
ANC.
terms does not mean you're leaving the ANC.
In practical terms, it doesn't.
Because you're working.
We're not leaving the alliance, and we have not stopped the dual membership.
But you're contesting in a separate
elections on our own as an independent political party.
And that doesn't
we're
mean...
We're not a league of the ANC, by the way.
Yeah.
And that's very important.
You're an alliance, yes.
We're not even just an ally of the ANC. We're a socialist ally of the ANC. Our option is for the workers of this country, the creators of this country, of wealth of this country, to own their wealth. That's where we are going. So the path that we travel with the ANC to democratize society, to transform society, it's okay, we can work together on that. But when they start doing this, then collaborate with the class enemies of the Communist Party, then they are undermining our own existence and being, and we have to stand on our own and become independent.
In 10 seconds, do you think the GNU will last for 5 years?
No, it won't.
Why do you say that? 10 seconds, quickly.
The people won't accept it because there's going to be more and more austerity, and the arrogance that we see of the general leadership in the GNU, and especially the leadership of the African National Congress. The people are not going to accept to go back to recolonize themselves through the ticket of the African National Congress. They won't. And that's why historically, of almost 400 years, our people fought against colonialism and imperialism.
Guys, I'm gonna need you to comment in the comment section, because he said the GNU won't last because people won't accept it. Please, if you accept the GNU, please say it in the comment section. If you reject the GNU, say it in the comment section, because I personally am for the GNU, because I'm seeing things that were not happening during the time when we didn't have the GNU for many years. Do you get? So if you don't like the GNU, say it in the comment section. If you like the JNU, say it in the comment section. So okay, so Mampaila is saying they feel like they're being undermined by the ANCs. For me, as much as he's saying no, they are not leaving the ANC as alliances. They are not leaving the alliance, but the way things look, the way he sounds is like But anyway, if you like the GNU, kindly comment there. If you dislike the GNU, let me see you in the comment section, please. And then also Fikile Mbalula commented on this issue that Mampaila it just spoke about, that they are contesting independently of the ANC. Anyway, let us hear the SG of the ANC.
We held a bilateral with the South African Communist Party. They did raise the issue of going it alone. We have agreed to continuously engaging on this matter, including the modalities of that particular decision. A decision to contest election is a decision of the Communist Party. They've got to examine it themselves and make a determination. In as far as how it will affect the alliance is a matter that we agreed next year we'll talk about it. But they informed us that they've taken a decision and they're taking it to their Congress, and they will leave it there. And then the ANC will discuss with them the implications of that decision in terms of its implementation, because it has got serious implications for the alliance, that kind of decision. So we've agreed with the party, and we want to respect that, and we want to respect the party as an independent organ, but we did caution against that in terms of the ANC. We have cautioned against that. The party raised its own issues around it, and then we will engage going forward. The decisions of the organization in relation to what will be the outcome of the NEC, and as well as the NWC recommendation to the NEC. That's a matter we can discuss and debate with you after that. But the ANC can take any decision as long as, in terms of even the risks involved, are properly analyzed. And if you take a decision, it is because sometimes you don't have a choice, because you are completely depleted on the ground.
Going back to what Mampaila said earlier, he said the GNU won't last because people will reject the GNU because they wouldn't want to be colonized again. You see, I don't see the revolt within ordinary South Africans. I see the problem with politicians. So if truly, because it was said that the GNU has closed tabs where the comrades have been eating, us who have not been eating even prior to the existence of the GNU, I have no problem. You know, even if I didn't like the GNU, I wouldn't be weeping like the political leaders as I'm seeing them now. If truly the GNU has closed the tabs, and if the politicians that are now complaining so much as they are weeping everywhere were eating from the state funds through corruption, did you see how many they are? Have you seen it? Do you think they are complaining because, do you think they are revolting because they want to help us as citizens of the country? Or is it because now they are struggling like the rest of us? So you gotta scrutinize. These are my views, eh? You have the right to disagree with my views in the comment section, even to criticize me, even to say whatever in the comment section. If you throw insult, I know YouTube will remove the insults, because we need to engage and engage in ngendlela right. So ke ngoku ngicela ke phaya kwi-comment section, people, please share your views, because all I'm saying is that it is the politicians that are whipping for a change. This makes me happy. For a change, it is the politicians that are crying, because I highly help us so much. These are the people that have been leading this country for the longest time. You get? So us who have not been benefiting, we have no issues with it. So what do you think is going to happen in the future between the ANC and the SACP? It looks messy. And coming up, before I leave you, coming up, the video that I'm going to share after this one, I just want us to look at what Julius Malema said when he was in the Youth League about the type of leader that former President Jacob Zuma is, and also what he said today about former President Jacob Zuma's leadership. Again, yo guys, the knives are out. The knives are out, and nobody, in fact, they are no longer hiding their knives. The knives are on the table. You know, when politicians whip, sometimes I get so happy because we've been whipping for so long and nobody was paying attention. Now that the problem is taking their own foot, everybody's whipping. Now that you watched up to here, guys, thank you for watching my videos. I'll see you in my next upload.